This is from Heart to Heart podcast number 22, and it's me, May Mustafa. Today's episode is about the benefits that learning a foreign language will give you. Honestly, I will give you just 9 benefits, but I'm assure you that if you start to learn a foreign language, you will gain much more. But first, I want to thank you if you are a new listener to choose from Heart to Heart podcast to listen to, and if you are a regular listener, thank you for tuning in. Now, let's jump right in. I grew curious about the benefits that learning a foreign language will give us because I started to learn a third language, which is German. And I came through a very practical, profound benefits that I actually experienced myself. And I wanted to share it with you. So here I am. Benefit number 1 is it will improve your self-confidence. It will improve how you look at the world. Your perspective also will change. Let's talk about the confidence. Imagine that you are in a place and some foreigner came to you, whatever nationality he is, he will talk to you in English because English is the international language, the language of science. And you can communicate with him using English. You understood him. You could speak with him. You could, give him information, the information that he was asking for or looking for. It will be really amazing to you. You will feel that confidence. You will have that boost of energy that, oh my goodness, that situation came finally and I did great, right? Imagine, on the other hand, if that foreigner came to you and he asked something, but you couldn't answer him, you couldn't understand what he's talking about. You would call somebody to come and talk to him and to tell you what is happening and what does he want. It's really not so great. Maybe you will get embarrassed and it will be miscommunicating because he's talking in a language that you cannot speak. So why do not you try to have the first experience, which is the positive experience rather than the negative experience? It also will change or develop your perspective and how you see the world. And that came with benefit number 2, which is to develop analytical thinking. It's like your thinking will be in a very different level comparing to somebody who does not speak a foreign language. It's not you will be smarter, maybe you would, but I think it's you having that analytical mindset that instead of you thinking in just one way, you can think in a lot of different perspectives, like not just in one way or in one direction. You can think in a multiple ways. It's like you have a grown mindset, a wiser mindset that you can see or understand what other person cannot understand or analyze. There is nothing bad, of course, but I'm just giving you the benefits that you will gain 100% if you start to learn a foreign language. Benefit number 3, which is it will improve your brain health. I read that learning a foreign language will prevent amnesia and any mental diseases, which is something great. Whenever we, in that matter, whenever we grow older, maybe something will happen to our brain, like maybe we will get some mental diseases. But because we have a foreign language, it will prevent that from happening. How? Because it's kind of comparing to our youth, what we are doing in our youth now will help us when we get older or when we get old, because learning is practicing for your mind. Is you're letting your brain go to a gym and doing practicing so that he can grow stronger and have a lot of great muscles, right? It's exactly what you're doing to your brain when learning a foreign language, especially learning different languages, I think, because it's something that difficult, not difficult actually, but it's just need a lot of efforts. It's need to do it in a daily basis, like every single day. So it will really benefit you when you get older. Benefit number 4, it will expand your job and career opportunities. And let's add something here, which is will make you money, more money comparing to somebody who does not speak a foreign language. It will expand your job. It will not be just in your region or in your country. You can expand it to different countries as well. It's not just you will work or you will have just opportunities in your hometown, in your country, but also it will make you have a lot of other opportunities outside your country. And that is amazing because you will get more money and you will have very good or better lifestyle and career opportunities, of course, because now it's not just one job. You can apply for a lot of jobs and you will have more qualifications than the other people who applied for the same job, because if they do not speak different language or a foreign language, it's like you will have, the priority to get the job. Another thing that learning a foreign language will give you is it will improve your listening skill. It's 100% true because for me, I was a horrible listener, but by learning English, actually, I started to be a better listener because when you first learn a language, you will have to listen to this language a lot. And then by listening to this, you will shut your crazy thoughts off and you will try to just focus on what you're listening to. So your listening skill, as long as you're doing that in a daily basis, it will increase a lot. And that make us talk about another benefit, which is it will improve your attention and focus, because listening to somebody while you're just focusing on what he's talking about, not getting distracted in your own thoughts, and just you're focusing on that person and that person only. In the long run, it will improve your attention and focus because now you gained that skill. When you're listening to somebody or when you're doing something, you're just doing that thing. When you're listening, you're just listening. So your focus and attention will increase in a very advanced level. And there is something else that will you will gain as well, which is getting better memory recall. That's amazing. It's like if you want to recall something that happened to you maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks or even a month, you can recall it. You can recall it. You can recall the place, you can recall the people, you can recall maybe even the colors of the clothing that they were wearing. It will give you like a monster benefit, but it's really amazing. And another thing, it will give you a multitasking skill. I think women have advanced level in multitasking. Even though you're a man, you will gain this. You can combine two things together. So, learning a foreign language will give it to you. So, why not trying to learn a foreign language and give yourself those amazing benefits and tons more? As long as you are learning, as long as you are making your brain practicing to develop those muscles, you will be somebody that a lot of people are looking up to. A lot of people will look up to you, because it's kind of you are in a different level. You will be the star. And I think that what you want, right? Now let's have a quick recap about what will you gain if you start to learn a foreign language. 1. It will improve your confidence. 2. It will improve your brain health. 3. It will develop your analytical thinking. 4. It will expand your job and career opportunities. 5. Improve your listening skill. 6. Better memory recall. 7. It will improve your multitasking skill. 8. Improves your attention and focus. 9. It will improve your communication skills, because now you will have an opportunity to communicate with a lot of people even though they are not from your country. Now, this is the end of this episode. If you didn't subscribe to this podcast, please do, to get notified whenever I make new episodes. And make sure to share this episode with your friends to help spread the word. And until next time.